Good Monday morning, everybody. I'm just getting out here because I've been in making videos, but I've seen the guys has been out here for quite a while. When Mike rolled in, it was still dark outside, so they've been getting after it. So let's go out here and see what's going on. Right, hon? So, funny story. I've had this truck for almost 3 years, and with the big tires and the lift kit, I've never taken it through a drive-through car wash. And this past Saturday, it was dirty, very, very dirty. And me and Ruby took it to one of those drive-through car washes, and I parked out there out front where you wash the bugs off. Got out, and a manager was walking towards me, and I said, you think that truck will fit in here? And he said, yeah, man, it should. And he said, you ain't over 84 inches tall, are you? And I was like, I don't know. And he said, well, I think it'll go. So I pulled a tape measure out. He had done walked off, and I measured, and I mean, I'm like right at 84 inch. I'm 7 foot tall. So he had told me to go. So I go and I pay, and I'm coming through, and he comes around. And he's standing there talking to the other guys, and you could tell, you know, my windows are up, and they're pressure washing the bugs. And I could tell he was like talking to his little guy there that runs the machine, and I heard him say, be ready to cut it off because I don't know if it's going to fit. And I'm in line, like there's cars all behind me, no way to get out. They would have had a mess to try to get me out of there. They were very busy. So they start running me through, you know, my hands are off the wheel, foot off the brakes, we're in neutral, and me and Ruby's coming through, and man, there's a thing coming at my windshield. Like, I mean, I guarantee you there wasn't half an inch. And I felt my truck move, and I looked in my mirror, and the manager is on the back of my truck, and he's telling that guy, be ready to stop it, be ready to stop it. And he's watching, and I heard him say, it ain't gonna go, it ain't gonna go. And then it went, like we went under, and we barely cleared, and he jumped off like, yeah, I knew it would fit. And we go through the car wash. So long story short, I'll be using that car wash from now on. And I'll probably have to tell them every time, hey, I've been through here before, it will fit. So I guess I'll just have to check my air in my tire and make sure that I'm not any higher than what I was, because it wouldn't have took nothing and I'd have been too tall. So anyway, enough about that. But yeah, my truck actually got cleaned up before it got rained on all weekend. So here we go.
I was looking for that.
Was you?
Yeah, seriously.
I figured you probably was, Mike. What's going on? Monday maintenance. Hey, Rose, what you doing, baby? Oh, honey girl. What you doing, Rosie?
Hey, quit jumping.
We got a new dog in the shop. The K9, the Scooby-Doo.
Feeding us some Scooby snacks.
Yeah. Cool deal. This is Robert Cassidy's K9 that y'all saw on the video. So I think the main objective here, they're gonna just go through and see if they see anything wrong. Looks like they got him pulled apart already, and they're checking and double checking everything. And we're working on the brakes in this thing, because that was the main complaint of Robert and Chase. So we're gonna redo the brakes and see if we can find the problem. So, found anything yet? Yeah.
Good stuff.
Well, good. I mean, not good, but good, because trying to help. So that'll work. All right. Well, I'll cut this off where y'all might talk to me. Rosie, what are you doing? Why are you trying to hug on me this morning? It's that cool weather, ain't it?
Rosie, back it down.
Yeah, she's like, hey, man, what's up?
You can whip her, that's fine.
No, I would never. Look at this thing. So sweet. Yeah, I'll slap her on top of the head when the camera cuts off. What are you doing, baby? What are you doing, baby? You looking for that creek, ain't you? You looking for a ride to the creek? Did you know I was fixing to go down there? Did you know? I got a dang piece of plant leaf or something over my camera that keeps taking pictures. Got to go fix that.
Yeah.
You can ride with me. You can ride with me. All right. So what's going on? Y'all still maintenancing on Robert's stuff? Yeah. Coming along pretty good?
I'll wait till you shut that off.
Okay. Not picking on anybody.
We were here.
Not picking on anybody. That thing must have stripped out.
At least we know that it was never coming loose.
Yes. Yes. So I see you got Kevin Cumby in here turning wrenches too.
Yeah. We had to bring in some real help.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I know you got a short timeline and everything. Brakes. I worked on the brakes yesterday. I saw y'all got the pedals and stuff back in. Brakes. Some people may disagree, but I say brakes are just as important on these cars as the engine under the hood or the shocks or the springs or anything. Brakes are very, very important. And Robert had a brake problem that we found too. So it's been quite a few things. You kind of just look like turn the TV off over here. What do you got there? Got one of those little shims. Yeah, it's got a little sleeve.
It had.
No, it's still there. It still got it.
That's sliding through it. That's why it's. So we need something.
See, everything else is...
This right here was perfect until the.
Till it wasn't.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's not even.
So anyway, it's got a little bushing in there on the thingamajigger.
I reckon that means that.
So yeah, just maintenance.
That needs to be replaced. That's messed up. That's what that means. How it's egg shaped like that. We need to just
Everybody knows that.
Yep.
get rid of it. I feel like crazy right now.
Or you
Kevin
gonna make
even
it?
got us pizza,
Yeah.
and we had a great.
I was wondering where y'all was. I took the dogs down and let them play.
Mr. Kevin, this is all I got to show for it right now. I've been working.
Anyway, so we'll check back in. So I'm sure there's been a lot of videoing since the last time I picked this up, but I'll just recap, and if it's all repetitive, then that's just what it is. But so let's talk about Robert.
Yeah.
Last time I had this picked up, Robert had just got here. Kevin Cumby was here, which is another local racer that has an MB Custom. Kevin went with Chase and Mikey to lunch yesterday, and then when they got back, Kevin got right to work on Robert's car, the K9, the Scooby-Doo car. And I came out and got in here with him, and I had worked on the brake pedal assembly a couple days previous. And anyway, we all were working on Robert's stuff. We knew he had a brake problem amongst some other things that Chase and Mikey found and fixed. But the brakes ended up whooping us still. We couldn't get them bled out. Mikey's legs, he ought to be swole up walking around here because Mikey pump. We kept bleeding. And the problem we was having, we never could get rear pressure back there. So we took lines off, blown through them, everything we could do that we could think of. And finally I told Chase, I said, call AJ, because AJ has bailed us out so many times with some of the craziest stuff that, you know, once we're backed into a corner and can't figure it out, we call him. AJ got Chase to send some pictures of everything we was working with, the pedal assembly, the calipers and everything. Asked a few questions. He called Chase back, told him what he thought, and he was right. So we did what AJ said, and brakes pumped right out, had no problems, and we appreciate that phone a friend thing that we got with MB Custom and AJ and Jimmy and all the crew. But so now Chase and Mikey it is Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Got this one back together, ready to load up, everything cleaned and maintained. We are going to Farmer City for sure, I think, right?
100%.
So Farmer City, 100% sure for Friday night. They are running 2 nights at Farmer City. I don't think we're going to do 2 nights at the same place, and that's just our own personal reasons. You know, when we go on the road, it's not just going to race, it's selling merch and meeting people and trying to grow the channel and all the stuff. So we're looking for somewhere different to be Saturday night, no matter how we perform Friday night. So
I think we're going to Holland.
Chase is thinking
$15 to win.
Highland's got a good payout. It's a nice little competitive track right there. So either Highland, Peevely's on the radar. What was another one somebody mentioned? They're saying Spoon River. I don't even know
Peoria
if
and Spoon
Peoria
River.
and
Neither one of them's right.
and Spoon River. People are just throwing that out there, but Chase said they're not even racing this weekend. And then there's no Sunday option. So anyway, Farmer City for sure Friday night, Saturday night to be determined, to be announced. So that's that. I'm sure this video will go up before we leave out of here, and then you'll know where we are after that come Sunday, or probably Monday, because I'm going to be driving home Sunday from wherever we end up. So Monday it is. But yeah, so that's that. Check y'all later. Any final words, Mike?
Ready to go.
Folks ready.
Tired of waiting.
Tired of waiting. Heck yeah. I see a fresh load of Victory Fuel here, and you told me about some great.
Yeah. You know, we tried, like, obviously the Pro Line and the Victory Fuel is kind of the same thing. Like, I don't want to wear people out and make them immune to it.
Right.
But so we quit plugging it for a minute. But yeah, we love Victory Fuel. If you're interested in Victory Fuel, there's a link in the description to give you, I think, 10% off. Check it out. They've got 3 different flavors. They're out of the Lucky Lemon right now. But the grape is by far my favorite.
Cool.
And then the red, the throttle punch is their signature standard.
Which
deal.
I've had that before, and it's really good. So, yeah. Well, cool. All right. Since y'all are so chatty, I'm just going to shut this off. Look who rolled in here.
Comes with the free bracelet.
I think the bracelet. I think the bracelet come from Ruby, but
I
that.
know where this is from. This is from the guy from St. Louis.
Yep.
Read it out loud. No, it's okay, Rudy. He can read it to himself.
Rock, I'm thinking, and I don't know, and you may not know, but I'm thinking this is the same guy that gave me a coin.
Yes, sir. I'm pretty sure it is.
I think so.
Yep.
Firefighter.
He gave me a shirt.
Yeah.
And it was the wrong side.
Okay.
But my daughter loves it in here. So.
Well, cool deal.
Thank you, boss. I
Yep.
appreciate it.
Absolutely.
I like a man of his word.
Yep.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. That's pretty cool.
One I can wear. Absolutely.
Right on.
It even looks like you.
Be a little
That was
leprechaun.
wrong.
It
That was
does.
wrong.
I was thinking that too, Chase.
Really? I didn't think he was.
What a low blow.
What's wrong with that?
I thought he was a cute little fellow on the back of there.
Thank you.
I mean, Rocky and I are on the same level. It's fine.
Fine.
You two are in y'all's own little
No,
world.
he's just trying to start stuff.
Always.
He's just mad because it's not his.
That's right.
No.
Hey.
Man, that's
So
cool.
anyway, yeah, there you go, Rob.
That's awesome.
And yeah, thanks again for y'all coming through
Appreciate
on
it.
that. Catch y'all later.
Isn't it like 4 o'clock and we're
Yes.
leaving at 7?
And yes.
Is that the race car we're racing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is this the nose?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got plenty of time.
Plenty
No
of time.
stress.
No stress.
No mud or water will you be going by.
These boys love living on the edge.
What?
Living on the edge.
We really do.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it, and if
No,
we
it's
end up
not
at
cool.
Peebly, they make us sit out in the parking lot for half the time. We're rolling up in that rig at 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Saturday.
If we go to Peebly,
They don't. He's saying they don't open the pit gate until like 6.
and there's just a long line of people out there,
You have a
Are we
lot
going to
of
Peebly?
requests. You have a lot of requests for I-35.
that's when
We can't.
and we can't. We're not legal.
We're not legal.
And after what that dude did us the last time we was there, he whipped us pretty good. I'm not
he
going
skull
back.
drug us. It ain't no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can have it.
Only
And
good
he's
thing-
got one of these.
Yeah, he's in an MB Custom.
He's got the new style
Yeah.
MB too.
Yeah.
Oh, he's scared.
Was that?
I am.
Was that
100%.
Hibner?
Hibner.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
Tyler
The dad
Hibner.
and the son's got one now.
so
Don't you have one?
Let's let them just win there. and We'll go try to win somewhere else.
Let's let them have it.
Yeah. But yeah, all bull aside, we have UMP rule car now. We do not have a USRA, USMTS style car. We are not legal.
Y'all better be lucky.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. We'll see y'all somewhere.
But let's.
Oh, dang.
I didn't know we were doing.
Yeah, YouTube.
Now you don't sound so
Media
smart.
guy.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work, and I don't want to sound like I know. but
Alright, it's load day. I don't know if y'all
I know why
video
this thing's filthy.
it all today.
It came straight out after Why Not, and that was it. Dude, that was one of the most special things we did that year.
Alright, cut to the trailer. What is that?
Well,
That trailer.
that's Blazes.
Who's driving that rig?
I'm driving that rig up, you know? First 11-hour
no.
trip or whatever it is.
Holy moly.
Thing looks
So
pretty
y'all
good.
separate vehicles.
Yeah, separate vehicles.
I think you'll beat him to blazes in that.
I don't think so.
No?
Rose! I don't think so. I'm about to stop for gas like every 2 miles. Oh,
Every
that's what you need a
two.
video.
Him backing up.
And don't tell him I said so.
Well, if you're watching this, Chase, Mike just picked on you.
Yeah, you gotta see why too. He's probably gonna get out and tell you to stop videoing how bad it's gonna be. Actually, you're doing pretty good right now. Usually even left field. I did give him a little lesson on that. Taught him.
Does he need help?
This way he is. This way. There's good gift. Good gift. Put that in the there, you don't slow.
Yeah, 'cause he can't see. Can't see. Were you helping him?
Yeah, I've got him on there.
There we go. Ready to go. It is Thursday morning, bright and early, 7:30. Mama squirrel.
Have you talked to Chase this morning?
No. He's in a
Everything
mood.
that could go wrong has gone wrong. So
That's typical.
hopefully the rest of the day is smooth. Not yet, because it's out of
Chase is in here loading up some podcast stuff. Mike's helping. Alright, we're in a bad mood, gonna cut the camera.
What's going on, y'all? It is early Thursday morning, and it really ain't that bad. Life is good. Minor setbacks. It's part of life. We getting loaded up, ready to roll out, headed to Uncle Blaze's shop, Blaze Burwell Motorsports. And as you can see, we're gonna have a little convoy. We got Chase with the toter that he's gonna hook to this trailer. And then we got Mikey's gonna be driving Chase's truck with a trailer that Blaze bought down here. They're delivering, which worked out good for them because they were able to load up more stuff to bring up there for their stay, I guess you would call it. So yeah, we ready. And then we're bringing our little four-wheeler trailer and our four-wheeler where we'll have some wheels around wherever we decide to race at this weekend. So ought to be a great adventure, and we can't let a little minor setback or two deter us from going and doing what we love. So everybody's healthy, and that's that. Looking forward to it. Here we go.
Hey, Mama Squirrel.
Hey, Avery Boo.
Are you stressed?
I think I am the least stressed person here this morning. We got Chavis repairing our slide because we always do a little maintenance before we leave over here. We got Chase who's going to drive the toter and the white enclosed trailer. And we got Mike who's going to drive Chase's truck and Blaze's new open trailer that he bought out of Louisiana.
So the boys are by themselves.
They are. We're all caravanning up. It's going to be a stressful trip moving them to Illinois, but it's going to be fine. Nana's flying out today, so she's going to go on a trip to see her sister and brother-in-law for their 55th wedding anniversary.
Virginia.
Yes, Virginia. So, prayers for safe travels for all of us. We got to get north before this storm heads across North Mississippi. So, today's going to be fun.
Yep.
The best smoked chicken I've ever had.
Say it again.
Oh,
So, no.
crap.
Hey, I like
You
it.
got my fingers in my chicken.
That's okay.
Yeah,
What she said was it's probably the best smoked chicken I've ever had. We are at Country Pleasing. We stop in here all the time, y'all know, but we normally show what we're grilling, but they actually had the hot plates going. I got me some pork rinds too for later. Crab boiled pork skin.
Don't forget the
But,
best.
Drop on
yeah.
chicken.
Like, yeah, I don't want to prolong this because I need to get back to my groceries. I got the smoked pork chop, got them the chicken.
But we came
hot plates.
for the pinwheels and the sausage
Absolutely.
that you can order online from Country Pleasing Meat Packers.
Y'all will see us cooking that
Yes.
as we're on this journey right here. But this is in Florence, Mississippi, up around Jackson, Mississippi. So yeah, country pleasing meat packers.
I'm the only one that doesn't eat any real food from here. Like my brother.
When we grill it, you do.
You do when we grill.
yeah. Anyway, back to where we were. All right. It is Friday morning. We arrived right at dark here yesterday. Couldn't really see what we were pulling into, but they told us just to pull back here and park. Trailer made it safely. It's a little dirty from all the road film. There's Mike. Get it. We ended up swapping rides, obviously, because Mike was riding a wheelie with that trailer hooked up. So we put that trailer on our motorhome, and Mike pulled our four-wheeler. So, again, this is Blaze's new trailer that he purchased from down our way. And we hauled it up here for him, and then this is Chase and them's get up. Got Big Bird in the back, ready to roll. A lot of spares here. We got the front of this thing fooled up with spares and all kinds of stuff because, you know, this is gonna be CHR headquarters for quite a bit this season. The 24, 23, what, I don't even know what year they are anymore. The modified we've been running is in Blaze's shop, and the other one that we just got, the newest one, is in the trailer. That's what we're running tonight at Farmer City. World Outlaws are gonna be there, all the big names. So yeah, it was pretty cool. We went in last night and was looking around in Blaze's shop, man. And if you don't know Blaze Burwell Motorsports, Blaze and Lindsay, they welcome Chase and Mikey to come up here and work out of his shop. Blaze is a kryptonite chassis dealer, I guess is what you would call him. He runs kryptonite late models. He's got a really good relationship with the carpenters that own Kryptonite. So Blaze has 2 brand new Kryptonites in there that him and his brother have just finished, just completed. They're only lacking the engines in them. Super nice quality work. So what Blaze does, he buys the chassis from Kryptonite, and they're bare metal. He's got one of them in there too that's just welded, nothing been done to it. And he takes them and gets them powder coated whatever color, basically he sells them to somebody orders it, then he goes and powder coats it whatever color they want, and they build them out right here. And I'm talking about looking at Blaze's 2 cars, and they are very meticulously put together, like super attention to detail. I mean, I couldn't find anything wrong, not that I was looking, but you can look at a car real quick and tell if it was thrown together or if it was really built. And that's what Blaze does. So that's part of his business. He is also a used parts dealer, and he does a lot of shipping all across the country. So he buys out race teams that are getting out of racing or selling or whatever. In racing, that's not uncommon for people to go in and out of racing. So he actually buys out race operations, brings it in, parts it out until he sells all of it. So that's the other side of Blaze's business. Super cool deal he's got going on. If you're looking for any quality parts, check out Blaze Burwell with Burwell Motorsports. And like I said, this is his place here. This was an old car dealership that he purchased, so I don't know what all is his here, but I know these buildings here are his, and this one here I'm sure we're going to show you inside. And this is where their cars are, Chase's cars at right now. I think we're fixing to bring this trailer in here. Really nice place. So, and they live on the property as well. So yeah, anyway, that's an update. We're going to be getting ready to go to Farmer City. So here we go. Hey, are y'all going to get off each other at some point today?
Next.
One of these just said, unless you want a black eye, you might want to shut it down. So I'll let you guess which one said that to the other. There we go.
Oh, that's a floor sweeper. Hey.
Check that out.
$15
Check that out. Blaze got all the cool gadgets. Yeah. Y'all recognize this old thing? Old technology. That's a really good car, but man, that new one's super good. This is what I was talking about earlier, that Blaze gets these cars like this. This is a new Kryptonite. He gets them like this and turns them into that over there. That one is sold. It is race ready, scaled out, ready to go right there. And I don't know if I'm supposed to be videoing, so I'll have to check with somebody in a minute and make sure I ain't showing stuff that I shouldn't be. But so this is the trailer that Blaze bought that we brought to him here. So he's already bought. Blaze is a wheeler and a dealer. He's already bought some cabinet fronts that he found on Marketplace locally, and it was just the front of them, and he bought it and built a frame, and he's got it where it'll fit inside here. So when you open this door up, he is gonna put them right here and have some really nice cabinets. I think he's gonna do away with this right here. He's gonna cut that out of there and put those real nice cabinets in the front of this thing here. So pretty cool. So anyway, I think we're fixing to go hook up to our four-wheeler trailer with my motorhome, and we're gonna head to Farmer City. This is Chase Holland Racing, old Yeller sitting over here. Their dollies, all the stuff ready to roll. They are moved in, and yep, we're going racing this weekend. Here we go.
Gotta go.
Farmer City, USA,
What a
Illinois. Ain't it?
beautiful day.
Ain't it amazing? So what I will tell you, the last time I came here, I think we got here like really early, and you could pretty much park anywhere. But I'm gonna tell you what, this place has, I mean, all behind this building is slam jam campers. What's up?
But they were so happy to see us.
Absolutely.
We didn't pay for a parking spot ahead of time, didn't reserve, and the man was so nice.
Yeah.
And I said, just give us a really good parking spot.
And he
look,
did. Yeah.
He was like,
Yeah.
thanks for coming.
Yeah,
Like,
he was so just thank you.
Yeah.
He don't know who we are.
It's 2025. That's the way this season's gonna be all the way.
Smooth.
Yeah.
we're only
Yeah.
going
Now,
places
when I get
that are
disappointed,
like
I'm going to remind you.
Hey,
Okay.
people
No,
on the
we're not
camera,
going back to those places.
what I said at the house, when I prayed, I said, let 2025 be a good year. It's going to be a good year.
She does hurt.
Ow.